Hello, and welcome to Thankful Thursday. So, before we get started, if anyone is out there, I do like to have a thumbs up that you can hear me because I had that one time that we recorded this whole thing for half an hour and there was no sound. So, if anyone's out there, just give me a thumbs up. And so, we'll be getting started here in a moment. And so, Amy could not join us today, but she did pick a tarot card. And I'm so happy that all of you could join us today. So, Thankful Thursday today is about balancing the sixth chakra, or the third eye, Ajna chakra. Okay? And so to get started, you can find yourself in a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. So I had a hip replacement about 10 days ago. So I'm going to be sitting Seiza style today because it's a little more comfortable than cross-legged, but you can certainly be seated in a chair, cross-legged, any way you like. All right? And so making yourself comfortable in whatever way works for you. And then we're going to be bringing our index fingers to our thumbs and resting the hands on somewhere around the thighs, the knees, called Jhana mudra. So you can soften the gaze or close the eyes, and we'll begin by taking a few of those nice deep breaths. So it's 3-part breathing. If you're a yogi, Dirga breathing, inhaling, filling the belly, the ribs, all the way up to your collarbones. Exhale, reverse the direction, draw your navel slightly up and in at the base of the exhale, and that's going to put you into that rest and digest by compressing the vagus nerve. So just taking a few of those nice centering breaths. So knowing that this hand position in yoga is known as Jhana mudra, which is the gesture of higher knowledge for awakening clear seeing. Okay? So by holding this hand position or mudra, you're going to be opening and balancing that sixth chakra, the third eye. You're also going to allow the breath to move into the upper lungs while increasing the breath capacity, opening both sides of your nasal passages. And it's going to help to bring balance to both hemispheres of the brain and improve focused concentration. It's going to assist us in detaching from the ego and tuning into that higher self. So if you like, repeating the following mantra silently to yourself. Through inner reflection, I find my true self. Through inner reflection, I find my true self. Rumi said, in silence, there is eloquence. Stop weaving and watch how the pattern improves. And isn't it interesting, I wonder if you already know, that when we are so caught up in action, thought, accomplishing things, we sometimes become lost or overwhelmed, even lose sight of what we truly value. You know, when we take time to reflect, to sit in meditation, to experience just ourselves in silence, we soften, we relax, and we are better able to align our hearts, minds, and guts. And when this happens, not only do we experience more clarity, but we also often find more energy and more joy in the things we do, making these very things much easier and allowing us to be present for ourselves and for others. So I'd like to invite you to just drop down into that space behind the brow, the third eye. And some people say it's like a blue, black, peaceful, velvety space. Just spend a few moments here. You can focus on that blue, black space, or perhaps on the breath entering in and then leaving through the nostrils. And just getting quiet within and noticing what you notice. Trusting in your innate sense of connection. That's right, good. And then slowly coming back, maybe shaking out the hands a little bit. And so to talk about balancing out our sixth chakra, the third eye, Ajna, we're talking about if it's underactive, you might be experiencing an inability to plan or to set goals. You might be feeling a little narrow-minded. You might be in denial. You could have poor vision or memory. You could have difficulty in seeing the future. Maybe a lack of imagination. You might be easily influenced. You might be experiencing some self-doubt. And so for that, we have doTERRA's Clary Sage. It's a lovely aroma, and you can place a little bit of that right on that third eye point. Okay. So if you're experiencing more of an overactive sixth chakra, then you might be feeling a little obsessed with intuition or psychic kind of vision. You might be feeling paranoid, hallucinations, a tendency to space out, difficulty concentrating. You might have some nightmares. And for that, we have one of my favorites, lavender. I could bathe in lavender, I swear. And I do sometimes. So lavender is very nice. So what we want to achieve is a balanced sixth chakra, or Ajna chakra, and that's going to be intuitive, kind of psychic, optimistic, perceptive, imaginative. You want to be watchful but aware, have a good memory, feel wise, able to plan and carry out your plans, sleep well but recall your dreams, and have a calm mind. And so the color is an indigo and the note is A. And so as we've already stated before, the 7 main chakras relate to different glands in the body. And so this one is going to be the pituitary and the pineal glands. And they also have a derivative emotion, so it might be illusion. Okay. And so we have a calming mantra, and it's going to be, the calming one is going to be with the hands in Anjali or prayer mudra right in front. So your thumb would be kind of in front of your nose, maybe a little bit above. So it's kind of in front of your third eye. You take a big inhale and you go, so just like M. So again, inhale in. And one more time, nice big inhale. Lovely. So if you prefer to energize, then you're going to interlace all the hands. Your right thumb will be on top. Your index fingers come out. And the hands come in front of that third eye here. Your index fingers point out. Your elbows are off to the sides. And the energizing mantra is going to be Om. But it's a little bit faster. It's Om, 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 Om. Okay? And so that was Kali Mudra, by the way. All right. So we can move into a little bit of some yogic flow here. A couple other things that can be good for balancing the sixth chakra are going to be tatrak or candle gazing. So I have a little candle here. I don't know if it's going to show in the lights. And by the way, it is like a heat index of 110 here in Tampa. And then we have the lights on for this. So I am a little bit hot for y'all. All right. So, another thing would be some moon gazing. So you could go out and kind of contemplate the moon, kind of meditate on the moon. All right. So we'll come to all fours or a table position if that's appropriate for you. Please mind any injuries. I'm going to be doing some modifications myself here today. So I just like to kind of start out with a few of those cat-cows just to work the spine a little bit. And then maybe circle the hips out a little bit. Especially for me right now. Beautiful. All right, so we'll be moving into a dolphin pose. Okay. So you're going to bring your hands down. So for this one, some dolphins are going to have your hands spread wide. For this one, we're going to bring our hands together. You can take a different mudra if you like. I'm going to move this bowl a little bit because I just realized I don't think you'll be able to see my hands so well. So I'm going to kind of take that Kali Mudra here. I'm going to tuck my toes, and it's like downward facing dog, only I'm on my forearms. I'm going to walk them in, and I'm going to hold this position. And I might be repeating some of the following mantras to myself. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then I'm going to walk back out, and I'm going to hold a dolphin kind of plank pose here. And again, I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And again, you might bring your forehead kind of to the hands. Dolphin. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then back out to that dolphin plank. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then go ahead and lower your knees. You might do a little cat bow just to stretch it out here, up dog or cobra out. And then press into your downward facing dog. Pausing in your dog, walking it out, maybe shaking the head. Just breathing. And so downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana, is one of the main poses for the third eye. It's very internal. And we're going to gently walk in to a gentle forward fold. And you can soften the knees. We're going to take a ragdoll here. And so maybe you sway back and forth. This is also good for the third eye. Third eye, sixth chakra. And so just breathing and loosening up. Perhaps repeating. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Again, another good pose for that third eye. Repeating here, I trust my intuition. I am intuitive and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. Fold forward and ragdoll out. You can soften your knees if it feels good. And repeat, I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then half fold. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. Beautiful. And then we're going to come all the way up. And we're going to step out. We're going to interlace our hands behind us. So it's just going to be hands interlaced behind you. You're going to fold forward with your legs spread wide. You can keep your knees a little bit soft. So you're in kind of a yoga mudra here. And as you're stretching those shoulder blades forward, you can repeat to yourself, I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then release the hands, soften the knees. So you're going to step that left foot in, cross the right leg over. So you can keep it at a kickstand. We're going to come into eagle. So it's the right leg on top, left arm on top, coming into your eagle. So you can always tuck that behind. I'm going to keep it low because of my hip surgery. And repeating, and you're going to draw your shoulders together, align all your joints first. Your gaze is going to be soft and in between the hands. As you repeat, I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then you can take it up to a tree. I'm going to keep my tree really low. And you could be repeating those same things. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then release your tree. I'm going to use a prop here. We're going to come into Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So you can take any hand position you like. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then I'm going to step back and return to that Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. And I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then release the arms, bend the knees to round up, and we'll switch to the opposite side. And so if the left leg is across, the right arm is on top. And you're going to align all those joints, shoulders back, sit down as much as you can. I'm taking it a little easy today. Repeating, I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then take it up to your tree or Vrksasana. You can kickstand it or keep it up high. Repeating to your hands anywhere you like again. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. Then releasing tree, and we'll take opposite side warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then step it back and go ahead and shake that all the way out. And we're going to come back down to the ground so you can round your way down. And we're going to take the left foot in. So we're going to come into our Janushirasana, head to knee pose. And so this is bringing the forehead to the thigh. You're going to come forward, and you'll be repeating to yourself, I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And slowly come up, and we'll switch sides. And so this is my surgical hip, so it's still a little tight. So I'm going to place a block, or actually a blanket's going to be a little cozier. So feel free to use any props by all means. And I'm not going to be going very far forward, so I can also take a block and place my head here to get that third eye connection. So I'll be repeating, I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And then gently come up. Feel free to stretch both legs out. Shake them out a little bit while I towel off. Our 110-degree heat index is getting to me today. And so we can also do a supported shoulder stand. And we'd use Unmani, mudra, which is rolling your eyes up and in towards that third eye point. So you could do it a regular shoulder stand, or if you want to do it the more restorative way, you would take your block, roll up a little bit, and then just take that third eye with your eyeballs as you're breathing and you're repeating to yourself, I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. And so maybe pausing here and just taking a few breaths. I'm going to be coming up, but you can remain there while I tell you about the tarot card that Amy picked out for us today. Let me get my bolster back here. So she picked out the card, the World, for the third eye. And she said the World card says to take a moment to pause to see what new ideas or insights the universe is bringing to you today. You might get a new idea or answer to solve a problem. And yes, and she did recommend a pose, which I forgot to actually go into. So as you come out of your shoulder stand there, I'm going to have you come into a child's pose. So you might have to roll over. I'm sorry about that. You're going to rock your forehead back and forth across the mat here. So that's that third eye. And so Amy recommends actually doing this outside to get in touch with Mother Earth, Gaia. And so just taking a moment and rocking that forehead. It really feels good. And then when you're ready, you'll just make yourself comfortable in any position you like for that final resting position known in yoga as Shavasana. So just making yourself comfortable. You can be seated, lying down, anything at all. And as I said, the note for Ajna Chakra, the third eye, is A. So this is the regular Tibetan bowl. And this is going to be the crystal bowl. So as you're relaxing, another nice practice for third eye is to actually do your sun salutations with that Unmani mudra, the eyes rolled up and back. And that's getting you in touch as you're doing your sun salutations. So you might do them once with them open and then once closed, or doing them in the moonlight. So just resting there, feeling the whole body, just letting go. Nothing left for you to do, nowhere to go. Just be. Imagine that moon shining down on you. Back of the head, shoulders, muscles of the neck, melting down and letting go. A cushion for each and every vertebra, and hips and buttocks, melting down. Whole back of the body, heavy and sinking, like a stone in sand. And top of the body, light and buoyant, as if floating on a cloud. A global sensation of both the heaviness and the lightness of the body simultaneously. Body heavy and light. Heavy and light, heavy and light. And sensation to the mouth, upper lip, lower lip, the space between the lips. the inside of the upper teeth, lower teeth, tongue, jaw, relaxed, the inside of the cheekbones, hollow tubules radiating from the inside of the cheeks to the outer peaks and valleys of the ears, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, the difference of temperature between the inhale and the exhale. Both nostrils hollow and empty. The eyes, orbs of sensation, shimmering energy. Upper lids, lower lids. The space between the lashes. Brow, forehead relaxed. Eyes sinking deep within to that center of all knowing that is always there, always present. Allowing anything that needs to come to just be there for you. Any images, any impressions. Nothing to do, just be. That's right. Entire back of the body, heavy and sinking. Breath flowing in from the crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes, and from the soles of the feet to the top of the head. Whole body relaxing. And that's right. And so taking a moment and just enjoying that. And then slowly allowing the breath to return to normal, inviting movement back into fingers, toes, maybe wiggling them, perhaps even circling the wrists and the ankles, maybe one last deep overhead. Big inhale, stretch like you just woke up. On an exhale, you can hug your knees in, maybe give your back a little rock side to side, and then you'll make your way over to that right side fetal position. Pausing here for a moment. And then pressing your right elbow and left hand into the ground, you're going to walk yourself back up to seated position using upper body strength. We're going to take our hands, we're going to rub them. We're going to cup them over our eyes. So it's heating up that third eye. And then one final practice is you're going to take your right hand, put up your OK fingers, and then put those fingers down, and the other three fingers come up. So it's kind of like hang loose Hawaiian, only the ring fingers up too. You're going to block off your right nostril, and you're going to inhale up through your left nostril. Close the left nostril. Exhale down your right. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale down your left. Inhale left nostril. Close it. Exhale down the right. Inhale up your right nostril. Close the right nostril. Exhale down your left. Inhale up the left nostril. Close the left nostril. Exhale down the right nostril. Seal the right nostril. And exhale. And then inhale up the left. Seal the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Seal the right. Exhale. And then one more time. Inhale left. Seal it. Exhale. And so then just let go. You can pause here for a moment, just noticing what you notice, feeling what you feel. So that was Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. It balances out both hemispheres of the brain. So just noticing what you notice for a moment. So it's a very calming breath. It's very good to do before bedtime. If you ever have wandering thoughts. And so thank you so much for coming to Thankful Thursday. We appreciate you. If you ever have anything you're interested in, please send a direct message or something. And I'm available for private yoga, yoga therapy, hypnotherapy, Reiki, NLP, aromatherapy, and bowls, and a few other things. And Amy's available for private yoga. She makes yummy treats, and she does awesome tarot card readings. So we'll put our information up there. And again, thank you guys so much. And remember to find something to be thankful for today. Take care.